How's it going, people? Guy on the internet who doesn't like reviews here. Captain America Civil War. I saw it. Let's talk about it. Is this going to be a spoiler-free review or is just going to be a spoiler one? I just say review. If you don't want spoilers, look, I'm not going to force you to stay here, but I'll probably talk about some stuff you probably don't want to hear about if you haven't seen the movie. If you can deal with that, deal with it. If you can't, just leave it. It doesn't matter. I've already got you to stay for 30 minutes. YouTube money. Anyway, as you can already see, I saw it in 3D and kind of like these glasses. Yeah, whatever. But I'm gonna talk about the 3D real quick. Kind of a waste of money, pointless. Except for like one scene in particular during the airport where Ant-Man, surprise, Ant-Man's in the movie and he turns big, I guess. That's the 3D thing. Besides that, nothing really justifies the 3D. I I went to like a matinee thing at 4 o'clock, and the only thing they had was 3D, and I was like, no, 3D is only good for like CG and some other stuff, like animal or comic book, not comic book movie, but animated movies or something like that. For this, I don't know why. Like, why was it converted to 3D? I don't see it. Maybe it's my bad eyes, but maybe that's just me. So, the plot of Civil War. Civil War is basically the bad guys getting tricked into fighting each other. It starts off Captain America and part of the Avengers are on some kind of a mission to stop somebody like Skull and Crossbones or whatever. And what happens is Crossbones, he's about to, I guess, blow himself up or whatever and take Captain America with him. And he gets lifted into the air by, I don't even know her name. I really don't. I forgot her name. Scarlet Witch. I think yeah, Scarlet Witch. And when he goes up in the air, he blows up a building, which everybody gets all pissed off about. Like, oh my God, I can't believe you did that. Oh my God, why are you this? It's the bad against the Avengers. And it's like somebody's just stupid enough to not to say, well, she took him to the air and blew him up. But if he would have stayed on the ground, he would have blew up more people. He killed 11 people, but I'm pretty sure on the ground there were like 100 people. So, and that bomb looked like it was pretty intense. So the government gets all antsy about that, and they tell everybody like, "Hey, you need to control your powers. You need to be like sign this treaty where it says like we tell you what to do and everything like that." And Tony Stark, he gets guilted into signing the petition because a lady says, "Oh, you killed my son during the mission. You didn't care. You don't care about using your powers correctly or whatever." And that's basically the whole thing that divides Captain and Iron Man. This whole split thing. And Captain America, he's like, "Well, I don't want anybody to control my power because like what they tell us the wrong thing to do, we can, the government people, they can do this and control us like that." And then there's this point where what was it, the king or whatever of I forgot the name, Wakanda or whatever, King Tada or whatever. I can't pronounce these weird African names, but he gets killed during a summit, and it's framed on Bucky, and that prompts Black Panther. I forgot his name. I can't pronounce these African names. Goddamn! It prompts him to go on this revenge mission to kill Bucky. But the whole thing is, Bucky gets framed by the main villain. And the main villain, he's just a regular guy out for revenge because of what happened during the Avengers, like a battle where they killed a whole bunch of people. That's it. It's like he's outsmarting the Avengers by using like their own fear and like stuff against them. He's using the fear of the government with all the other stuff to go against the Avengers and turn the Avengers against themselves. It's kind of ingenious, but then it's like a point in the story where Tony Stark figures everything out, and he's like, "Hey, this guy's been doing it, facial reconstruction. He had this and had that," and the Colonel, he's like, "I don't want to see it. Ugh, I don't even trust you." The fuck, like, you're turning down valuable information because you're an asshole. Like, is that the plot convenience? You're an asshole, so everything has to go on. some of the stuff could have been ironed out, and then get halfway. One of the best things about the movie, the airport fight scene. That shit was outrageous. Spider-Man definitely stole the show during that by not shutting the fuck up and just having these quick little one-liners or whatever. Um, let me see what else. And then they get there, and the guy he like traps Iron Man, and he traps Iron Man, Bucky, and Captain America in this room where they thought they were trying to get these super secret soldiers that were just like Bucky, but instead the guy he just brings there and he kills all the super soldiers instead of trying to control them. Which, okay, you bring them in there to show Iron Man this video of Bucky killing his parents, and that starts the fight. I understand that. You know, I would understand why Captain America was upset, and it was an excellent fight scene. But then the bad guy just leaves, and he just sits outside. It's like, okay, you want them to kill like what did you want to have? You want them to kill all three of them? Like, obviously there's gonna be a winner somewhere, and Captain America, if you know Captain America, he's sort of like a moral guy, so obviously he wouldn't kill Iron Man. It's like like what is this? Like Looney Tunes 1975 movie villain stuff? Like, you just leave and then you're like outside talking to Black Panther, and like Black Panther's like, oh, you almost made me kill somebody who was innocent or whatever. We both justify or haunted by rage or vengeance or whatever, and it almost consumed me, but it won't. And then the guy tries to kill himself. Black Panther stops the bullet, and he's like, oh, no, bro, you're going to jail or something like that. You know, the living aren't done with you yet. And then it ends basically with Captain America breaking out his part of the team of the Avengers out of jail, and Tony Stark at the Avengers headquarters. And he's like, look, Tony, I know I did some bad stuff and Bucky did some bad stuff, but look, anytime you need us, we'll be there for you, bro. And then a special ending where, not special, but after credits ending where Bucky decides to go into freeze his whole body and said, look, until I get this stuff out of my mind, I want to be in this cryogenic thing or whatever, cryogenic. And it's in Black Panther's secret lair or whatever. And like Captain America's like, well, you know, they find out he's here, they're going to come for you or whatever. He's like, I don't think so, bro. And let them try. And like, it's hidden away. And then after that, it's Spider-Man. Let me speak of Spider-Man. He almost stole the movie. He definitely stole it during the airport scene. Like, he's like this. He's not like the traditional Spider-Man we see in like the older movies or whatever. He's not this like, I'm an angry teen nerd or whatever that gets superpowers. Now he's like a happy, energetic, like loud mouth, like comic geek or whatever, technological geek, and it fits the character very well. And hopefully they have a Spider movie of that instead of the Fox ones. Like I'm not gonna dismiss any of the Fox movies that Spider-Man put out. Like 1 and 2 were pretty good, 3 trash, kind of trash, and then they had the new one like Amazing Spider-Man, it's Amazing Spider-Man 2. Never saw. Did I see 1? I didn't see 1. I saw 2. 2 was off. 2 was pretty good. It was pretty good, but I think this one has potential to be great. But all in all, what would I rate this? Like, okay, it's not better, in my opinion, than Deadpool. Deadpool was just like, it had comedy, it had action, it had some cool stuff in it. And then Guardians of the Galaxy, I really like Guardians of the Galaxy. And to tell the truth, this is my first Captain America movie, and Captain America as a character, he's kind of boring. Like, he reminds me so much of, I would say Superman, but because like he can die and everything, but he's just like so plain and vanilla. Like, not a bad movie, but like people saying like, oh, this doesn't feel like a Captain America movie, it feels like a Avengers movie. Yes, the Avengers are in here, but this is pretty much a Captain America story because he's fighting against the bill or whatever that tells him what to do or governing superpowers, and he's fighting for his friend who he knows, or he knows, not knows, but he feels in his heart is framed. So it's pretty much Captain America. So yes, it has a lot of cameos by other Avengers and Marvel superheroes. You got the Vision, you got Spider-Man, you got Black Panther. Who Black Panther? It was a good entry into his thing. It shows how he became king or whatever. Still want to get another origin story. Anyway, all in all, a good movie. Just kind of overhyped by people. I mean, I was just sitting there like, it's good, but I don't want to go back and see it. Like, I want to go back and see Deadpool. Like, Deadpool was just like, God damn, this was fun, and like, it's long. Like, it's a long, outdrawn story, and you're sitting there like, man, I want this shit to end a little bit. Like, not really, but just like, man, damn, this shit is long. So it's a good movie to go watch, but don't expect, oh my god, the greatest movie ever. Expect a good movie. That's all you need to do. Expect a good movie, and don't expect like award winning. Don't expect the greatest movie of all time. Expect a good movie to go watch. So I approve it, but still some minor things in there that you might just throw your hands up at. Like, okay, it's kind of boring until it gets to the airport scene, and there's plot holes and some stuff uh, like why would you, like Tony Stark, the rebel millionaire, billionaire, or whatever, he wants to control his powers because some lady's kid died who was a maybe could have been a genius, but you were saving people. And like, what was, I forgot. Also, my first Avengers thing. Okay, and somewhere a building fell on people. Like, okay, who did they fight? They fought Ultra. Ultra was trying to kill people in the world, and a building fell. Okay, like that's gonna happen. That's called collateral damage. Like, okay, people died, you saved the world. Like, why? Like, why are you crying about that shit? I understand it will be your family. It's sad, but Tony Stark, you killed my son by a building fall on him. Bitch, the world's about to blow up. Like, oh, I was supposed to save your son who I didn't know. And it's weird that Tony Stark, we even get that kind of emotion about that shit. He was like, I'm Tony Stark. Like, I saved the world. Why the fuck? Like, he should be like, you're ungrateful, bitch. If anything, it should be reverse roles where Captain America would be like, hey, we need to sign the treaty. America, all that, blase, swaze. And then he should get like this thing where, hey, Bucky's not really the bad guy or whatever. It just feels reverse. It feels weird and reverse that Iron Man would want to sign something like that. Like, why? Why would Iron Man want to sign that? He doesn't even really have superpowers. He just has a fucking suit. I mean, yes, he's a genius, but compared to everybody else, he be shutting the fuck up. He doesn't have any powers. Why? You're trying to tell people who have powers to control their powers. What is that? And then like they want to like, oh, we got to take your equipment. What the? It's just like certain plot holes like that that just leave you saying like, just leave them rants like that. But still, all in all, a good movie. There's some stuff I skipped over. I just want to get this out quick because I don't know, man. Like, I'm looking forward to Doctor Strange. I am more than this. I mean, I was hyped up for Civil War. I always get hyped up for these movies, but Civil War is not disappointing. It's just with all the stuff in here, I expect it like to be, oh my god, every time. Like, oh my god, you guys see that? Like high five people in the audience I didn't even know. Like, I was expecting that shit. Like Deadpool, I was doing that shit. I was like, yeah, like everybody was laughing, having a good time. Deadpool, yeah. But this is like, okay, we're sitting there watching a movie. Cool. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll catch you guys later. And tell me what you thought about the movie. Did you like it? Did you love it? Anything like that? Tell me your most like. I'm gonna just get out of here. Just write what you want to write in the comment section. And if it's some salty hate, I look forward to it. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.